Predator feels like two films in one, and I mean that in the best way possible. At first, the movie appears to be just another standard macho 80s action film, with actors like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, and Jesse the Body Ventura being featured front and center as key players. However, the tone shifts and becomes a slasher movie featuring an 8-foot-tall extraterrestrial that hunts these supposed invincible 80s action heroes for sport. I think the way the audience perceives the actors in the film is crucial to establishing tension and suspense. Films like Commando have built up the idea that these action stars are unstoppable forces of nature who don't have time to bleed.
Son of a bitch is dug in like an Alabama tick.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Oh. Okay.
So what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? You get Predator.
You one ugly motherfucker.
John McTiernan's direction is visceral, and every action scene is extremely tight and well choreographed. McTiernan handles the tonal shift from action to horror elegantly. The Predator brings a sense of danger to every scene he's in. I also love how you really don't get a good glimpse of the character. I think the cloaking ability really adds to the paranoia, and is a good way of simultaneously hiding the monster from not only the characters, but the audience as well. The look of the Predator is iconic, everything from the dreadlocks to the mandibles to the imposing stature of the hunter. However, the man inside the costume is really what makes the character special. Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally supposed to play the Predator. The idea behind this was to make the character more of a ninja-type alien with skills in martial arts. Filming with Van Damme was obnoxious, according to those on set, due to the actor constantly complaining about the suit. Not to mention, Van Damme was only 5'9" and looked ridiculous when compared to the other actors in the film. He was quickly replaced by a 7-foot-tall actor named Kevin Peter Hall, who had previously portrayed Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. Hall manages to dwarf his 6-feet-tall muscle-bound opponents. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a big guy, but Kevin Peter Hall really makes him look minuscule in comparison. Having that difference in scale between the protagonist and the antagonist really benefits the film and adds a ton of tension in nearly every scene between the two. Functioning as both a blood-pumping action movie and a nail-biting horror movie, I feel like this is a movie anyone can watch and find enjoyment in. It really appeals to anyone under the sun, so give it a watch if you haven't seen it already.
Got you! I got you!
Get Ramirez on his feet, get to the chopper.
Right. Hold it, Dutch. I'm going after Mac.
That's not your style, Dylan.
Guess I picked up some bad habits from you. Now get your people the hell out of here.